All right. Now, part of me really wants to skip cutscenes, so that's kind of the problem with Dust, is that since it's a kind of story-driven game, I guess, there are plenty of cutscenes, but the game would definitely go a lot faster if I skipped them. So during this opening cutscene that I can't skip, at least I don't think, so please tell me if you actually want me to keep the cutscenes in or if you just want me to speed through the game. You should stream Dead Space. I kind of want to, actually. But I don't know if I want to play Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 2, because I have both. Well, I guess since nobody said anything, I guess we're skipping all the cutscenes. Nobody will get to hear any of the fantastic dialogue that this game has to offer. But that's okay. Bye, Solenox. We'll miss you. Who knows, maybe if you come back, we'll still be here. Maybe. Who knows? The not speed run of Dust and Elysian Tail. Like, the problem with this is that in order for me to speedrun this game, I'd have to play on casual, and I just don't feel like doing that. Because anything, because, like, normal mode is just fine, you'll never die on normal, but then you put the game to tough, and then you're gonna start dying. And then hardcore, I'd want to record hardcore mode at some point, but the problem is that I keep dying, like, right at the very beginning of the game. So, if I wanted to record it, I'd have to practice at this until I got to a point where I wouldn't die in 15 to 20 minute segments. And that can be very obnoxious, because of very, very terrible parts later on in the game that are just so off on hardcore mode that, to be perfectly honest, I'd rather just do it on tough. Yeah, the game has plenty of Metroid and Castlevania references, including there's one point in the game you go up into a set of mountains, and in order to get into a secret passageway, you need to have a red crystal equipped, and you have to stand in front of a random wall. The game does tell you about this, thankfully, so random, I guess, but you're still not going to find out about it unless you read about it somewhere. Yes, we're playing Dust. Isn't it amazing? And this one I can't skip, sadly. So I'm just going to mash A in order to get this moving along. Fidget's great. The only problem is that Fidget doesn't become OP until the end of Chapter 2. So until then, you're kind of stuck just using her just because you can. And then once you get to the end of Chapter 2 and you get her lightning spells, she becomes OP. You will use her all the time. Everything is so smooth. Air throws. Air throws are amazing in this game. I use them all the time. And I just got hit. Hooray! I got a pendant though. Let me equip that. Or not. It's just a blueprint. Never mind, guys. I love this game way too much. And I'm probably going to level up in like 10 seconds. Yep. Pro tip, if you're ever going to play this game, make sure you pump all your skill gems into attack first, pretty much no matter what. It'll make the beginning of the game a whole lot more bearable. Greg, you're so fat, you should stop eating. I mean, seriously, you're eating just because you're bored. Yeah, surprisingly, a glass cannon build actually really works on the harder modes because you're only going to be able to take like 2 hits anyway, even if you pump all of your stuff into health and defense. So early game, it's actually the best way to avoid taking damage in the early game is just killing them before they have an opportunity to hit you. It sounds dumb, but in all seriousness, on hardcore and on many things on tough, you're going to be taking massive amounts of damage from normal enemies. So, in order to make it a lot easier, just kill them before they have a chance to kill you. And eventually you'll get to a point where you can just one-shot them and don't even need to worry about them at all. Can't stand using the dust storm on the ground. I always use it in the air. It's so much better in the air. I don't know why. Partially because you can kind of fly. Here we go. Pump all that stuff into attack. I'll probably just upload each of these as their own separate things. So I'll probably have like one section where it's like, this is Crazy Taxi, this is, you know, this and all that. Alright, is this the part that I'm... Okay, no it's not, thank God. See, look at this. Now we can just rush right through everything. It's so much easier. The only problem with this is that going with a pure attack build, your chain isn't going to get very high. So you're not going to get a lot of bonus experience. But in all seriousness, I think it's better doing it this way. Because I'd rather have a build that never takes damage than have a build that's like really dangerous to fight enemies. Those slime enemies are like heart stoppers on hardcore. Because they will murder you. Probably more than anything else in this entire game. Mainly because the only way to kill them is to parry them, and if you miss, you're gonna die. Of course, granted, you could like stay away and spam projectiles in order to kill them, but what's the point in doing that when you can just run up and give them a nice whack in the face? By the way, the thing at the top of the screen is lying. I've never seen a save point restore my health. And this is the fight where you really want to have really good attack stats. There we go. Okay, that actually looked really cool. With like the lightning strike and the slow-mo parry right as that happened, that looked really sweet. Okay. Now, this game does something really weird with side quests that it's kind of silly when you think about it, but I actually really like it. You get the rewards for doing the side quests at the beginning of the quest. Like, right as you take them, you get a big experience boost. So even if you don't plan on doing the side quests, you should still accept them so that you can get experience. See, like that, I just leveled up. Just from accepting a quest. I mean, usually in RPGs you have to complete a quest before you'll get stuff like that. But no, they just give you the experience just for accepting it. Which is awesome. Oh shoot, I missed it. Get back up there! You will get back up there and you will do that again. Now actually remember to save this time, because I always forget to come down here and get this save point in the note that's right here. I don't think I'm going to be level 4 by the time I head out. Yeah. Alright. So first up, we got to head over to Archer's Pass so we can go get the blacksmith. I think what I'll do is I'll finish the blacksmith quest and then... Oh, wait, I have a level up gem. Right as soon as I get to the blacksmith, I'm going to save and then I'm probably going to end the stream. Oh, I didn't mean to do that throw, but oh well, that's fine. Just don't die, Dust. I need you to stay alive for a bit longer. There we go. Alright, once you get your 4 attack gems, then you can basically build whatever character you want. You want to prioritize defense, you know, any of that, then go right ahead. But beginning of the game, it's important that you get your attack stuff. Otherwise, you're not going to last very long. Yeah, Evan, you missed the start of Dust and Elysian Tail. Man, I love just wrecking everything with throws. Throws are just legitimately the best way to kill anything in this game. It just one-shots everything and does massive damage to everything. I didn't mean to do that parry, but that probably just saved my life, actually. Oh god, get out of there. That's the other reason you upgrade your attack, is so you don't have to kill those slime things by parrying them. You can just run up to them and Leroy Jenkins them, and you'll probably kill them before they attack. Bloms, I hate these things. Just run up to them and trigger them and then just dodge roll out of the way. It's a lot easier than trying to attack them and trigger them. Because the only real problem with Dust's combat is that he likes to gravitate towards the nearest enemy. And while that's usually a good thing, the Bloms do that too. So what tends to happen is you'll be trying to attack an enemy, but the Blom is technically closer to you. So you'll fly upwards to strike the Blom, and if you get hit point blank with a Blom, you take like 300 damage and you will die. By them. Oh right, I need to go get the key that's right here. It's so wonderful. Come on, stupid Blom. I know you want to explode. You know, I'm actually kind of amazed. Usually I end up dying at some point due to something kind of stupid. I mean, generally whenever I play this, the number one thing that kills me is different types of Bloms for some strange, bizarre reason. Oh yeah, by the way. Yeah, there's a thing in the game telling you about that somewhere, but you get that way later. But if you know about it early, you can go get it early. And the wetsuit is in the one on the right, I think? Oh no, it's the pendant of the creature, okay. Well then, I guess we'll just equip that. Okay, the wetsuit's the one that's right here. The one on the left. If you have enough keys, then definitely open all of those. Because they definitely give you quite the boost. Especially the wetsuit, because that will allow you to tank a lot of hits. Because you'll actually get more defense from that. A very defensive character who doesn't take a lot of damage. It's better to get that than it is to actually invest your gems in the defense. Of course, you wouldn't know about that the first time playing, but now you do, so you will know when you play through this the first time. You also actually get experience for the Blom, so you actually will have a lot of added experience to your total by the end. Alright. We're almost there. Oh god, yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, get those out of there. And I think we're safe. Yep.
Need anything else? Thanks, Steph.
All right.
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
I don't know, Fidget. Why?
Oh, don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Fidget, what are you talking about?
You didn't see the signals? She was giving you the signals.
That's great, Fidget. Really, I'll keep that in mind.
Man, I love this game's dialogue. It's too bad I end up skipping all of it. I always forget this warp point is here, and I always end up walking all the way back down. So, thankfully I actually remembered this time. So now we're going to head over to where we're actually supposed to go. Except it really doesn't matter anyway, because I'm going to end up saving pretty much at the first save point, and then we're going to probably end the stream. Nope. Character. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade defense. Yeah, we'll get to the next save. Just so that I don't have to see that cutscene again if I fail. But this is the real reason you want to pump all your stuff into attack, because all the enemies around here do a lot of damage. So get them out of the way first. You're also going to end up with a lot of keys by the end if you don't open any of the treasure chests. But that's my other problem with this game, is that if you're trying to speedrun through this game, you're never going to have any keys. You're going to find so many treasure chests that you're not going to be able to open. Like right here. Probably not going to be able to open this one. Nope. Well, I haven't died yet, so that's a good thing. Usually I've died at least like 2 or 3 times by this point. But apparently this just so happens to be the one run where everything kinda sorta works out, maybe. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of enemies over there. Let's try to avoid that. Thank you, game, for giving me that throw that I wasn't trying to do, but oh well. I'll take it. Sure, why not? Wait, I'm supposed to go down. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of enemies. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right